Hello and thank you for tuning in to Embracing My Melanin. I'm Rochelle and in today's video, yes guys, I got my hands on it. I got my hands on it. I got my. Now listen here. Y'all, those who have been, know me and seen some of my videos, y'all know usually I be real torty for the party, right? Real torty, right? Except for a couple of key foundations that I was just itching to try, like of course, our good sis, Miss Pat McGrath, mother of all things, okay? There have been very few foundations that I was just itching to try to where I got to it really early in the game of it being released, right? Well, I had to pick up that Patrick, baby. I had to pick up that Patrick, that one size beauty, okay? This is the one size, turn up the base, full beat liquid foundation. I picked mine up in the shade Deepest 15, and I purchased it online. Yeah, I purchased it online with the color match that was available on the Sephora website. Yes, on the Sephora website, and that's how I did my comparison with it. So I'm not 100% sure it's gonna be a dead on, but I'm not that scared. I'm not that scared, okay? So I'm just gonna shake it up real well. And also I'm gonna use a lot of one size products to run with it. So I'm gonna start with putting on a primer. And this is one of the primers that I just recently picked up. This is the Secure the Sweat Dry Till Dawn Primer, okay? So, ooh, geez Louise, don't squeeze it ahead of time because it will come out, baby. Because this is a lot that's coming out. Ooh, hold that in. That's a whole glob. Okay, well, we'll see. Hold on. It's a little bit too much, but it's okay. And I'm looking down here, of course, in my mirror, so it's gonna make it do what it really do. Now, here's the thing. Of course, we're back in the cooler season, and I have moved further north from where I used to be. So the coolness has already started. The change of weather has already started up here. So I'm gonna have to try other ways to see whether or not the primer really secures the sweat, and I'll be able to do that pretty soon. I will most definitely let you guys know about that, okay? Now, all right, now here it is. This foundation retails $45, available in 38 shades. Pretty good shade range from fair, deep, fair, medium, deep, and dark, okay? All right, and of course it's full coverage, matte finish, liquid, with a liquid formulation. It's a long wear, waterproof, sweat-proof foundation formulated with 16 ingredients that gives full coverage and maximum comfort to visibly blur and smooth without clogging the pores. And I do also know that this foundation is vegan, okay? So if anybody out there that's vegan, you watch what you put on your face and all that jazz, you're good to go with the one size, okay? So I'm just going to pop the lid. Of course, it has the pump. I'm just going to real quick just... Okay, it's going to come out. I shook it. And make sure you shake it well. This one thing says shake well before use. Maybe not. Okay, there, I feel it. I feel it. Okay, there you go. Think I got more than enough right there. It took a little second for it to come out, but maybe that's because I was shaking it up. Anyway, so here we go. Right there, not a bad shade. Thick consistency, okay? So I'm just gonna, ooh, baby, it is thick. It is thick, but here we go. Okay, not a bad shade. so far. So let's go ahead and blend it on in. Oh, baby. When I say full coverage, y'all want to say full coverage. And they saying they're bringing the full coverage back. Like, listen, I like a medium, radiant, natural skin finish and all of that, but some of the girls are liking a fuller beat. And they're saying they want full beat. And Patrick definitely is giving the full beat. Okay, now I will say this. The shade. I did a real good job with the shade, baby. I did a real good job with the shade. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Yeah. That, and it is full. It is full coverage. I see a little bit of my hyperpigmentation sticking out, my scarring's peeking out just a little bit down here. Just a little bit. Let's see, of course I know it's buildable. I know it's buildable. We talked about Patrick Starr here. Come on now. I know it's buildable. Yep. I don't see anything now. But that's it, y'all. This side. Patrick, you should be ashamed of yourself. You just taking our money like this. You just shameful. Just shameful. Okay. So I will say this. All those pumps that I pumped, don't need them. Chances are you might need, maybe, depending on the size of your face, because I know my face is full, but chances are probably I could have used maybe a good one pump, one full original pump, maybe a pump and a half. But because it came out sputtering just a little bit, I could have stopped at that. However, y'all, the finish. Can get into it. Get into it. The finish. Okay. I'm gonna let this dry down just a little bit. Just a little bit to see what it do. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. After take a quick commercial break. Well, it's a commercial. Hold on. Okay, here we are. It's been about 5 minutes, and here is my face. Okay. Now, one thing I can say off rip that I like about it is that even though it is a matte finish, it's not a flat, matte, dry, soak every bit of moisture out your skin matte finish. Okay. So I am loving that it is full coverage, baby. I am coverage. Blemishes, blurs, where? Like, off rip, like, that's just that with that, okay? But let me go ahead. I'm gonna finish my face. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm using to finish my face, because the majority of what I'm using is going to be one size products, okay? So let's go. Okay, here is my finished look. I've used a lot of one size products. I used the, did I show you? No, I didn't spray on this yet. Hold on. Okay, so I used the, of course, the Until Dawn setting spray and primer. I used, of course, the Turn Up the Base setting powder, and I used the Turn Up the Base concealer along with the blush and bronzer from One Size. Also, these are the blush is Cheek Clapper in the shade Rich Beach, and the Made for Shade Deep Trio for the bronzer, which I absolutely positively just love. Okay, listen, you probably say, how you love it and it don't look like you put a dent in it. Y'all, when I put stuff away and I gravitate towards what is my number one, it just happens. Okay, but I will show you this because I'm running late and I got an appointment. Okay, it is now 1:33. Look at that face. It is now 1:33 in the afternoon. I'm going to come back on camera hopefully probably no later than 8 p.m. to show you guys what my final thoughts are. Also, when you see me come back, don't be shocked if you see that my nails are done, because I'm about to go get them done now. Yeah, okay. I'll be back. Hey y'all, I'm back. All right, now it's 8:30 on the dot. Oops, wait a minute now, not all my business. It's 8:30 on the dot. Y'all, I have had this foundation on my face for 8 hours, minimum 8 hours. Now take a look at my face. Just take a look at this face. Notice what's missing? Usually this nose right here will be shining bright like a diamond. I would be darn near Rudolph. Y'all, I have not blocked once, not one time. I sweat earlier. Sorry, my phone's going off. My mom's texting me. But I sweat just a little bit, and I sweat like right from here, top of my cheeks on down. I sweat just a little bit earlier. Can you tell? Patrick, come to the front line, boo. You should be shamed. You should be shamed taking our money like this. Like, you know what you're doing, and I pray that you keep doing it, but doggone it, ease up off these other people next, or give them a master class or something. That's all I got to say about that. Because the Turn Up the Face Full Beat Liquid Foundation. When I tell you this is everything, this is everything. If you are an oily skin girly, or a combo skin girly, getting oily in your T-zone, if you are a full beat girly, and you like to be snatched, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Now, don't get me wrong. I know what y'all probably saying. Half of you use all Patrick products, and it probably only work with only Patrick products. I'm gonna try it again, and I'm gonna give you an update. Hopefully, I remember to take some pictures to see what else I work with, because I use all of Patrick's products. I use setting powder, setting spray, blush, bronzer, eyeshadow palette, and primer. But I would have used those chances are anyway on any other thing. But to see that it still looks flawless after 8 hours and me not having blotted once, and y'all know my rule of thumb. If you've been watching for a while, my one rule of thumb is when I put on any face product, powder, liquid, or cream, I'm not expecting a miracle. I know my face is going to get oily. But darlings, look, it didn't get oily this time. It didn't get oily this time. So this is an oily girl's dream right here. This is if you want your face to last. If you want your beat to last, this is wedding level. This is wedding level makeup right here. This is what this is. You need it to last hours and hours and hours. That's all I got to say about that. But that is it. That is all. I thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you know what to do, boo. Hit the subscribe button. If you like me just a little bit, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, stay blessed, stay beautiful. Bye.